Okay, people, it's that time of the year where we get the list of the top 10 best-selling manga of the year. Every year we get the results of which manga have sold the most throughout the 4 quarters from November to November. And the reason it's November to November is because the fiscal year sales for everything in Japan end in November. So their quarterly years pretty much start from November on. So they release the results from November to November. And before we get started into 2022, let's take a look at 2021 so we can get an understanding of what things were like just a year ago and how it's going to change moving forward, because 2022's list pretty interesting. But 2021 at number 10 was Haikyuu with 4.3 million. Haikyuu has been over for a bit now, and so don't expect for Haikyuu to be placing high or if at all on the top 10. Then at number 9, Kingdom with 4.6 million. Considering Kingdom has damn near its entire run been pretty much something that has been solely based off its quality. Like, the anime really didn't move the needle for sales of Kingdom, so pretty much Kingdom's been doing sales. You could probably expect for Kingdom to be somewhere on there, if not slightly knocked off of the top 10. Then at number 8, Spy Family with 4.9 million. Definitely you can expect to see Spy Family somewhere at the very least in the ballpark of the top, because Spy Family, that anime has been making it go insane with backlog sales every week, as we report over on my Forever News channel, which we will talk more about the entirety of this over there as well at some given point here soon. So go subscribe over there if you haven't. But Spy Family, it's been doing numbers very often over on the top 10 every week. Then Chainsaw Man at number 7. Chainsaw Man's anime recently came out, is one of the most talked about and beloved. Chainsaw Man's gonna be somewhere on that list. Then at a shocking number 6 to see One Piece there, considering that One Piece is damn near always number 1. Bit shocking, but still with some respectable sales of 7,002,583. Then at number 5, which is kind of shocking to see it surpassing One Piece, My Hero Academia with 7,020,361 copies. Like, that's something that I didn't really equate into the fact that, they probably ended up keeping My Hero longer because, dog, it outsold One Piece. Are you dumb? Like, you probably want to keep it going a bit longer in terms of, investors and financing and whatnot. Like, obviously from a reality standpoint, it's always better to end it the way the author wants. So I gotta be clear there before people are like, oh, what are you doing? No. I'm just speaking in terms of money-wise. But incredible sales for My Hero. Then at number 4, a Kodansha title, Attack on Titan with 7,332,398 copies. Attack on Titan been over, I want to say it ended end of last year. Damn, how long has it been since Attack on Titan ended? So maybe Attack on Titan could be somewhere, but doubtful. Then at number 3, Tokyo Revengers, the most insane, oh my god, a Kodansha title doing this much. This has to be a record of, if not the most, one of the biggest Kodansha titles to ever sell in a single year. Tokyo Revengers with nearly 25 million, oh my god, 24,981,486 copies. 25 million. Any other year, this is number 1. Any other year, Tokyo Revengers wins easy. Kodansha did it or whatever. It's just that we had an absolute freak show last few years at that, with series blowing up and exploding to irregular sales. Like, Tokyo Revengers did what? 25. What? Yo, dog, them yakus over there in Japan fudging the numbers or something, putting guns in people's heads, but still insane. And Tokyo Revengers has still been going even till now, so Tokyo Revengers, just a monster. But number 2, with being over, I think, damn near the whole year, again, very unorthodox, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba with nearly 30 million, 29,511,021 copies, again, nearly 30 million, Ave Maria, and it was over like, that pandemic. And then at number 1, it was Jujutsu Kaisen with 30,917,746. So again, a freak show of a year. Jujutsu Kaisen barely passing Demon Slayer, that was over damn near the whole year, if not the whole year. Like, nuts. So last year was one of the most craziest years for sales. Let's see what 2022 is looking like. Starting off at number 10, very shockingly, without an anime, Kaiju number 8 from Jump Plus, 3,139,000 1,803 copies. Kaiju number 8 doesn't have an anime, dog. It's a web series. It's basically released online. Doesn't have an anime and did 3.1 million. Off the rip. Wow, oh wow, 2022. Shaking it up. Imagine when the anime comes, if it's a great adaptation like whoever's doing it. I forget. Has it been confirmed which studio Kaiju number 8 is going to be with? But either way, as long as they get a great adaptation, you can expect it to be in the next row up come 2023, because that's astronomical. And moving forward at number 9, another series that doesn't have an anime, I believe, yet. Do Not Say Mystery, aka Mystery Tolu Nakare. I'm not surprised here with 3.1 million, 3.14 million. And maybe I shouldn't say I'm not surprised, because I'm surprised about Kaiju, and Kaiju does very well as well. But I always have been shocked throughout like the last year and some change at seeing that series on the top 10, top 20 best-selling series, you know, the top 50 of the week or whatnot. So seeing at the end of the year, I'm not that surprised, because I'm surprised throughout the year, like, wait a minute, what is this series? What's going on here? This one kind of surprises me a bit, because, and I guess next year we'll really see 2023 and whatnot, but Chainsaw Man, a peg down. And again, I shouldn't be surprised, because I'm forgetting the whole year, because even though the anime is coming out right now, it only started in October, so the sales that are coming in are mainly impacted from back catalog. I believe, like, what was there, a volume or two released throughout the year? I forget, from like when Chainsaw Man ended. But again, it wasn't really a regular release schedule, whatnot. So 3.4 million, I think that's still a very big win, considering it didn't have an anime. It's been one of the most talked about manga to date that didn't have an anime for the longest time. Like, crazy. 3.4 million. Next year, the halfway mark, I'm gonna basically be able to judge if it'll be like number 1 or where it will be at, because it's selling very, very well. The anime is doing very well. But again, all of that impact is really going to trickle down into 2023. Then at number 7, Blue Lock. 3.5 million copies sold for Blue Lock throughout this year. Again, this is another case of like with Chainsaw Man, I'm expecting it to trickle down into 2023, because Blue Lock's anime just started and back catalog is going and it's doing very well. Again, it's supposed to be the new big sports series, you know what I'm saying? Kodansha done took the crown from Shueisha in terms of a sports series and having, you know, the ring leadership of it, so to speak. But Blue Lock with 3.5 million, again, I expect Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock, both of them, to be in the top 5 in 2023, unless something just explodes and like there's like 5 new series that just, you know, dwarf them, which I don't see happening. Then at number 6, not a shocker, a little bit lower than last year, I believe, Kingdom with 3.8 million copies. I believe it did 4.1 million last year. No, it did 4.6 million, so about 800,000 down, but still a massive win. I mean, yo, Kingdom is really just manga driven. Like, I don't know how many fans have come from the anime, but I don't expect much. Maybe it's helped sustain it, because I've heard the anime got better. But yeah, there's that. Then at number 5, My Hero Academia with 5,335,782 copies. Shoutouts to My Hero Academia. Love to see it. This year, the manga, it's had its issues, but it's had some really cool moments. And it feels like, I don't know, My Hero went from being like the next big thing in the world, dog, like move over Naruto, all of that, to like people, you know, really be dissing on the manga, or have been for the year. To be honest with you, there's been problems with it, but nevertheless, going from that, and then even in the anime, it was like the recent episode, everybody's like, oh, screw season 6, because, you know, people still a little leery after seasons 4 and 5, but I don't know. I'm happy to see the sales. I think it's been dope. Also noted that it's a very different, I guess, changing of the tables, so to speak, with My Hero and One Piece, because One Piece comes in at number 4, which is still like a little iffy to feel like, damn, so wait a minute, it comes in number 4, but it sold more this, I don't know, maybe sales are just down this year for a lot of things except a few, and One Piece is one of those few, because again, 10.3 million, number 4, basically close to to doubling My Hero, when last year My Hero beat it out by, what was it, like 18,000 copies. So yeah, One Piece, I'm noticing also a resurgence in sales for it with Film Red and the anime, a lot of different things. One Piece has been rising dramatically this year, and again, 10.3 million. Love to see it. Love to see the giant Goliath battle series still going very strong all these years in. Then at number 3, top 3, again, a digital series. I gotta stress, a digital series that's not even a battle series, dog. Spy Family, like this really awkward but cute and very interesting series about this guy that he's a spy. His wife is an assassin and not even really his wife. His daughter is not even really his daughter, and she's a psychic. Like, imagine all that blended into a wholesome time. Like, that's what I've enjoyed about Spy Family with season 1. 10.6 million, so 300,000 over One Piece and 5 million over My Hero. Spy Family breaking all logic in terms of the success it's getting, but it hit mainstream, and manga and anime are mainstream now. Shout outs to it. Very big congrats. Then a massive drop in sales, but I believe a rising in rank this year. After the tremendous and insane numbers 1 and 2 last year, they remain somewhat close. I was going to say the same, but no, because Demon Slayer is no longer in this list. Tokyo Revengers, 11,048,000 copies sold, coming in at number 2. It came in at number 3 last year with like almost 25 million. So a bit crazy to say the least, but Tokyo Revengers still held it down, and it's a Kodansha title coming in at number 2. That's freaking crazy. But surpassing it with 12.2 million, Jujutsu Kaisen, 2022's king, 2021's king. Yo, king back-to-back years, dog. We got the king of the north, the Eugene. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, big congrats to Jujutsu Kaisen. I wanted to take a quick look at something here in terms of publishers, because according to my calculations, I believe 8 of these manga are Shueisha titles, 2 of them are Kodansha titles, and Shogakukan managed to slip one in with one title, Do Not Say Mystery. Last year, I don't believe there was any Shogakukan titles in there. It was, I want to say, last year was 2 Kodansha titles, no Shogakukan. So this year, Do Not Say Mystery jumping in there, and all of these digital publications like Kaiju and Spy Family. Like, this was insane and very interesting to talk about. Give me your take on it, your stance. How do you feel about where the manga sales are at? Also, your thoughts on manga not selling as well, like pretty much cut in half almost with places 1 and 2 and even 3, to say the least. Like, yo, from 20 something million to 10, is it a drop because of, like, you know, the pandemic coming to an end and people going outside more, people not into manga as much? Like, what's happening here? And yeah, your thoughts on 2022's list. Crazy. That's all I have for this one. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Subscribe and hit that bell to get more. Yeah.